Well, guys, I want to do a companion video because a couple people are asking me when I did the original video when I adjusted the blade holder on the, as I understand, it's now called the Ruixin Pro. Okay, so on how I adjusted the angle to be 15 degrees on the Ruixin Pro knife holder, because this barrel is set to 15 degrees, so in turn this has to be 15 degrees also, which I found that mine wasn't. Mine was like 13 degrees here when I first got it, so it was 2 degrees off. But I want to show you guys for clarification how exactly what I did and how I adjusted that. I cut a piece of electrical tape into a thin strip about less than 1/4 of an inch wide, using the straight edge and a knife. And bear with me, I'll dismantle this and show you exactly where that tape was applied. I'll remove the 2 top Phillips head screws. Remove the 2, tighten this up a bit. Remove the 2 bottom Phillips head screws. I dropped one. And let's pull this off of here. And that's where the electrical tape goes. Right behind the 2 screws. I think I have 4 or 5 stacked now. But if I wanted to add another one, I would just, because you got to add them as you go along till you finally get it, but you would add another piece of tape to the top of that. Right there. And then return this, which I will do now. Make sure you get them nice and tight, because you want that angle. You want it to angle that seat itself, and the angle that lower plate into position. Like I said in my other video, I started with 2 pieces of electrical tape back there. Put this back together again. Checked it with the protractor. I added a 3rd. Added a 4th. I think I'm up to 4 now, maybe. It all depends on how far your knife holder is off. Like I said, mine was off about 2 degrees. So it was like 13 degrees instead of 15. So I had to add a total of 4, maybe even 5 strips of electrical tape there. So I'll tighten this up and loosen the hold down screws a bit. And I'll put my cleaver in there. I use the cleaver because it's easier being wide. It's easier to rest the protractor on it to give me an idea exactly how my knife is. And you want to make sure you don't go in too deep either. You don't want to start riding up on top of that. So that'll shift your angle too if you're riding up on top of that where it rounds up here. So I like to stay far away from that. Make sure this is nice and even. here. Tighten this down. Tighten these up. Okay. Now, see what we got here. Okay, zero out the protractor over here. I'm just looking for it to be level. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Like 15.3. About 15.1. 15. Let's check it on the other side. See what we got here. Put it back here. 15. Yeah, I'm moving all over. Sorry about that. 14.8. You got 14, about 14.8 on this side. And then we're getting about 15.2. So yeah, that would be right. 14.8, 15.1. Yeah, I'm hovering right around it. I'm like 0.2 of a degree off right now. So, I mean, that's not bad. That's a lot better than 2 degrees off. So, I mean, I could tweak it some more, but basically that's what I'm doing, just to give you an idea. I am adding electrical tape to the back behind the 2 screws here to shift that angle on the holder there. And just for check it again, just for see what we got here. All the way off here. What am I doing? Yeah, 15.1, 15.2. $14.9, $14.8, something like that. Close enough. Close enough. So that's how it's done. All right, guys. Again, that was just a clarification video to go with the companion to go with the other video. A couple people on that website asked me, could you please explain more detail how that was done? That's it. All right, guys. Hope it helps. Help work for me. Have a good one. Bye.